recently, but I feel like, we needed that for a while, right? And now we have it in abundance, it seems like.
Yeah, we're definitely in a drought. We might technically still be in a drought,
Okay.
But over the past 30 days, we've definitely seen an influx of moisture, which has just led to high rainfall rates all across the state. So the next drought monitor actually comes out tomorrow, so I'm very intrigued to see what that will say. Last time we checked, we were under a light to moderate drought. Here's a look at the first warning live radar, the downpours and rain and showers, hoping that dried out a little bit. Let's zoom in to some of those downpours, some of them heavier than other, and that's just kind of going to be the gist for today. The heavier pockets of rain, one here moving over parts of Childersburg and crossing Highway 76. There's another one over part of Vincent and coming out of Harpersville now, two right along Highway 231. And then there's also a pretty intense downpour over downtown Anniston right now, crossing Highway 431. This is just north of I-20 over Oxford too. But overall, we're not seeing anything significantly severe. We're not even seeing any lightning or thunder pop up on the radar just yet. Now, the good news is these downpours have started pretty early, and when they start early like this, they tend to limit the instability later on in the day. So we may go most of the day without seeing any lightning or thunder. So all in all, good news, more rain to add to the totals that we've seen over the past several days. Here's our first warning future track, and it's trying its best to pick up on the rain and thunderstorms that's out there right now, both East Alabama and in Northwest Alabama. It's not doing a perfect job, but it does paint a picture of more downpours, rain, maybe even a few thunderstorms through the rest of the evening. This is 5:30, that's when it peaks, and then it quickly subsides by 9 p.m. Can't rule out a shower overnight. By tomorrow morning for your morning commute, we should be dry, maybe some patchy fog here and there, especially the spots that saw rain and over rivers and over lakes, of course. This is 7 p.m. This is when coverage peaks tomorrow, but all in all, it's not a lot of rain, not nearly compared to what we saw last weekend or earlier in the work week. This is 10:30 p.m. Thursday night, again, mainly dry. The reason we've seen the rain and thunderstorms every day and saw an influx of moisture over the weekend is because of the setup that we have. We have a high pressure funneling moisture from the Gulf into the southeast, same situation from Texas, and this dark green color is an abundant amount of moisture. You can see it sweeping across the southeast with the deepest moisture coming in on Friday. That's when rain chances will be the highest. This is now Monday, moving into Tuesday. Still got that moisture in place, so we can expect rain and maybe some thunderstorms every day through Monday. And then watch this. We dry out really quickly. This is associated with a front coming in. So Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday and Friday of next week, we are looking to be much drier. You see that on the rain chances daily. Remember I said Friday, the moisture peaks. That's where we have that highest rain chance. That front comes in Monday, Tuesday, those rain chances fall. So that's the story. Lots of rain. We've seen a lot of rain, and we could see about 1 inch to 1.25 inches of rain over the next 7 days, mainly through Monday of next week. Here's a live look at McCalla, some heavy clouds out there. Some of those out there probably producing some sprinkles, if not rain. It's 80 degrees right now in McCalla. It's 81 in Birmingham, 78 in Clanton, 77 in Auburn, and now 81 in Alabaster too. The rest of this afternoon will climb to the mid 80s, and that'll be the gist the next 7 days before we drop to the upper 70s Monday and Tuesday.